Hey everybody, hello again. My name is Holly. Thanks for coming back. This is my second post on what I'm calling Widow Speak, just a video blog about loss and grief and life after that and how you do that. Not that I'm an expert, but I have been a widow for 10 years and it's talk about what you know. This is what I know. So I just want to say thank you for everybody who reached out after my first post. It was overwhelming, the support and love and kindness and encouragement that came from so many people. And honestly, the amount of widows and widowers and actually children who lost parents when they were younger that reached out to me and wanted to talk was just beautiful and overwhelming to me. Made me think that this is a great idea. Let's keep going. So here we go. This is past the intro. This is, I guess, the very first video blog about widowhood. And it's really about that. It's about the kindness of words, reaching out, saying something kind, writing a letter, messages, anything that you can do to send love and light to somebody who has experienced huge loss is treasured. I know at the time, right after my husband passed away, I got lots of cards, just a lot of sweet, sweet messages and things like that. And I know I didn't send out any thank you cards or thank you notes. You probably won't get those from widows or widowers, but I want you to know that every word was received and every letter read and was such a gift. And I would lay awake at night not able to sleep, and I would read those Facebook messages, or I would read those letters, or emails, or whatever form it came in. It was so wonderful to receive, and nothing went unnoticed. I have a box still, and it's in my room, and it's a box full of cards and things that people sent us, and sometimes I get it out and read them when I feel like I need that. It's 10 years ago that I lost my husband, and I still go back and read those notes. They're like gold, they're treasure, like I said. So don't be afraid to reach out and show kindness in any form. I know at the time when people were asking, what can I do to help? Or just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I picture just like a white blizzard or tumbleweeds rolling. I had no idea how to communicate what I needed at the time. I had lovely people in my life that helped other people find things that were helpful. But I would say this, if you want to help somebody who is experiencing this kind of loss, just do something, because anything and everything is appreciated and needed. So I have a good friend, Jay McKinney. He would just come and get my car and take it to get an oil change, or put gas in it, or he would come on his lunch break and mow my lawn, things like that. He didn't ask, do you need me to mow your lawn? He would just come do that. And those kind of things, people coming and taking my kids to the park so they could play, so that I could just cry. Those were huge, huge, huge acts of generosity and kindness that are all appreciated. So I would say just do something. My gosh, meals are important. My beautiful church community gave us a meal every day. Several times a day, until we just had way too much food. But then it was once a night, like dinner every night for I think a year. And it just made something that was simple to some people, but so difficult to those of us who can't even, put one foot in front of the other at that time. It was just survival. So not having to think about making dinner for the family at night was huge. The other thing is, I loved getting stories from people who knew my husband. People who grew up with Scott would send me letters or notes, and they would just say, I remember the time when and then they would give me this fun story that I didn't know about him. And to this day, 10 years after, I still love to get those stories. I love more and more pieces of a puzzle that is out of print, I guess you could say. I love hearing about him, things I didn't know about him. So I would just say that this episode or this blog is about words of kindness, or reaching out, or acts of kindness. Anything you can do for someone in this position is so valuable, so needed, so loved and wanted. And even if you don't get a thank you card or something that's saying that they even received what you gave, just know that it is so important and so appreciated. And keep doing it. Keep reaching out. Even, years and years after a loss, when someone will say, hey, we haven't forgotten. We haven't forgotten you. We haven't forgotten that this is the anniversary or whatever. Those kind of words are so loving and so appreciated. So yeah, just a kind word, a kind act is huge. So thank you for doing it. Keep doing it. Love each other. Be full of grace for each other. You never know what someone's story is, so get to know their story. Find out ways that you can love and be kind and be gracious to people, big and small, because it all makes a difference. Okay, till next time.